Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Kunja Bihari Yashoda Rajadana Yashoda Rajadana Gita Ya Radham Hare Rama Hare Rama Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
राधा दामोदर की शब्दा की गौरीनाथ सुगुणाद की श्रीमद् भागवतम की अनंत पूरी वैष्णव की। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायण नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये। नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवतीरुत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी। So today we are reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, the sixth canto, chapter 3, text 24. As we're reading, the Maharaj instructs his messengers, a very good verse we're going to read. So everyone can open that verse, canto 6, chapter 3, text 24. एतावतालमगणीहरणाय पुंसाम् एतावतालमघनिर्हरणाय पुंसाम् संकीर्तनं भगवतो गुणकर्मणाम् कीर्तनं भगवतो गुणकर्मणाम् भगवान् यद्भजामि लोके निर्वृक्षपुत्रमघवान् यद्भजामि लोके नारायणीति म्रियमान इयाय मुक्तिम् नारायणीति म्रियमान इयाय मुक्तिम् Anybody from Prabhuji's side want to recite? एतावलं गगनिर्णहानाय पुंसम् संकीर्तनं भगवतो गुणकर्मणाम् विकृक्षपुत्रमघवान् यत् अजामिलोऽपि नारायणेति म्रियमाण इयाय मुक्तिम् एतावतालमगनिर्हरणाय पुंसाम् संकीर्तनं भगवतो गुणकर्मणाम् विकृक्षपुत्रमघवान् यत् अजामिलोऽपि नारायणे त्रिमीयमाण इयाय मुक्तिम्. Anyone from Mataji's? एतावतालमघनिर्हरणाय पुंसाम् संकीर्तन भगवतो गुणकर्मणाम् विकृक्षपुत्रमघवान् यदजामिलोऽपि नारायणेति म्रियमाण इयाय मुक्तिम्. एतावतालमघनिर्णयनाय पुंसम् संकीर्तनं भगवतो गुणकर्मणाम् विकृक्षपुत्रमघवान् यदजामिलोऽपि नारायणेति म्रियमाण इयाय मुक्तिम्. एतावता, with this much, phalam, sufficient, aganirnaya, for taking away the reactions of sinful activities, pumsam, of human beings, sankirtanam, the congregational chanting, bhagavataha, of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, guna, of the transcendental qualities, karma nam nam, and of his name according to his activities and pastimes. Vikrukshaya, crying to without offense. Putram, his son. Bhagavan, the sinful, yet since Ajamila be, even Ajamila, Narayana, the Lord's name, Narayana, iti thus, Mriyamanaha, dying, Iyaya, achieved, Muktim, liberation. Translation and purport as divine is A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada ki. Therefore, it should be understood that one is easily relieved from all sinful reactions by chanting the holy name of the Lord and the chanting of his qualities and activities. This is only process recommended for relief from sinful reactions. Even if one chants the holy name of the Lord with improper pronunciation, he will achieve relief from material bondage. If he chants without offense, Jamila, for example, was extremely sinful, but while dying, he merely chanted the holy name, and although calling his son, he achieved complete liberation because he remembered the name of Narayana. Purport. In the assembly of Raghunath Das Goswami, Father Haridas Thakur confirmed that simply by chanting the holy name of the Lord, one is liberated. Even if he does not chant completely offensively, Smarta Brahmanas and Mayavadis do not believe that one can achieve liberation in this way. But the truth of Haridas Thakur's statement is supported by many quotations from Srimad Bhagavatam. His commentary on this verse, in his commentary on this verse, for example, Sridhar Swami gives the following quotation. Sayam patir guna bhaktya dukkha grama vimuchyate. If one chants the holy name of the Lord with great devotion in the evening and in the morning, one can become free from all material miseries. Another quotation confirms that one can achieve liberation if one hears the holy name of the Lord constantly, every day with great respect. Anudinam idam adharena shrunva. Another quotation says, Shanvatam kirtanam dhyanam harir adbhuta karmana janma karma gunam cha tad artha khila cheshtitam. One should always chant and hear about the extraordinarily wonderful activities of the Lord. One should meditate upon these activities and one should endeavor to please the Lord. Bhagavad 11.3.27. Srila Swami also quoted from Puranas, Papa Chaya Sa Bhavanti Smaratam Tam Aharnisham. One can become free from all sinful reactions simply by remembering the lotus feet of the Lord day and night. Aharnisham. Furthermore, he quotes from Bhagavatam 6.3.21, Tasmat Sankirtanam Vishnur Jaganmangalam Amhasham Mahatam Apiko Kauravya Vidya Ekantika Nishkritam. All these quotations prove that one who constantly engages in chanting and hearing of the holy activities, name, fame, and form of the Lord is liberated. As stated wonderfully in the verse, Eta Avatalam Nirnayana Pumsham. Simply by uttering the name of the Lord, one is freed from all sinful reactions. The word alam, which is used in this verse, indicates that simply uttering the holy name of the Lord is sufficient. This word is used with different imports, as stated in Amarakosh, the most authorized dictionary in the Sanskrit language. Alam bhushanam prayapti sakti varnam vachakam. The word alam is used means ornaments, sufficiency, power, and restraint. Here, the word alam is used to indicate that there is no need of any other process. For the chanting of the holy name of the Lord is sufficient. Even if one chants imperfectly, one becomes free from all sinful reactions by chanting. This power of chanting the holy name was proved by the liberation of Ajamila. When Ajamil chanted the holy name of Narayan, he did not precisely remember the Supreme Lord. Instead, he remembered his own son at a time of death. Azamila certainly was not very clean. Indeed, he was famous as great sinner. Furthermore, one's physiological condition is completely disturbed at a time of death. And in such an awkward condition, it should certainly have been difficult for Jamila to have to have chanted clearly. Nevertheless, Azamila achieved liberation simply by chanting the holy name of the Lord. Therefore, what is to be said of those who are not sinful like Azamila? It is to be concluded that with a strong vow one should chant the holy name of the Lord. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. For thus, one who certainly will be delivered from the clutches of Maya by the grace of Krishna. The chanting of Hare Krishna mantra is recommended even for persons who commit offenses, because if they continue chanting, they will gradually chant offensively. By chanting the Hare Krishna mantra without offenses, one increases his love for Krishna. And as stated by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Prema Pumartho Mahan, one's main concern should be to increase one's attachment to the Supreme Personality of Godhead, to increase one's love for Him. In this regard, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur quotes the following verse from Srimad Bhagavatam, 11th Canto, 19th chapter, text 24. एवं धर्मैर्मनुष्याणाम् उद्धावतामनि वेदिनां मयि संजयते भक्तिः को अन्यो रथो स्व स्ववैशिष्यते. My dear Uddhav, the supreme religious system for human society is that by which one awakens his dormant love for me. Commenting on this verse, Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur describes the word bhakti by saying, Premai Vuktaha Ka Anya Arthas Asya. In the presence of bhakti, what is the necessity of liberation? Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur has quoted this verse from the Padma Puran. Nama Paradha Yuktanam Namanyeva Harantya Agham Avishranti Prayuktani Tanyevartha Karnani Cha. Long purport. Thank you. Even if in the beginning of one chants the Hare Krishna mantra with offenses, one will become free from such offenses by chanting again and again. Papakshaya cha bhavanti smratam tad tam ahar nisham. One becomes free from all the sinful reactions if one chants day and night, following the recommendation of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. It was Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu who quoted the following verse: Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama eva kevalam. Halo nasteva nasteva, nasteva gatiranyata. In this age of quarrel and hypocrisy, the only means of deliverance is chanting the holy name of the Lord. There is no other way. There is no other way. There is no other way. If the members of Krishna consciousness movement strictly follow this recommendation of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, their position will always be secure. Prabhupada ki jai. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shivtapadakalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamsha Shri Rupam Shagrajatam Shahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Shahagana Lalita Shri Vishakanvitam Sha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpataru Vyasya Kripa Sindhu Vyaivacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे So we can see in this beautiful verse describing the glories of holy name. Actually, even before this canto, the sixth chapter started, Sukadeva Goswami was describing about the hellish planet. Kumpipaka hell, this hell, that hell. People who is going to suffer there. And while hearing this, compassion, this is the nature of a Vaishnava. So while hearing this, Parikshit Maharaj inquires, how can these people be liberated? Right? So this should be the nature of all of us, that compassionate jiva doya. And when this manifestation that happened, then actually Sukadeva Goswami started describing the life of Ajamila. And he says, Kichit kevalya bhaktya vasudeva parayina aham guntunvanti karshnena nihara nihari bhaskara. Just like when we hear Kichit kevalya bhaktya, Bhakti of who? Vasudeva Parayana. So when we really perform devotional service to Vasudeva, the Lord, what happens? Just like the sun. You know, when, I don't know if you've seen, when in the mountains, like when top of the mountain, early morning, you see it's all foggy. You can't really see anything, right? But even in the morning, you can see it. Even the sun has not risen yet, but you can see so clear, nicely, right? So that's the power of bhakti, right? That's why the Srimad Bhagavatam, Sambal Puran, actually is to reflect that how bhakti is so powerful, and especially the chanting of holy name. Right? Yasham Vaishruyamanayam Krishne Parama Purushe Bhakti Udbhatate Pumsha Shoka Moha Bhayapaha. What actually this Srimad Bhagavatam does? Yasham Vaishruyamanayam. By hearing of who? Yasham Vaishru. We hear so many things in this world. Yasham Vaishruyamanayam Krishne Parama Purushe. The Supreme Personality of God is Lord Krishna. When you hear about him, and what happens? Bhakti Udbhatate Pumsha. Bhakti will arise in your heart. Right? And what happens? What mitigates is a soka, moha, bhaya, paha. We have all this soka, all this lamentation in our life. Oh, I have done this, I have done so many things in our lamentation. Right? In moha, we have so much attachment, illusion, we are in this trap. And bhaya, paha, and fear all the time. Right? We are going to lose. Right? And this is actually life. Right? So the Vedanta Sutra describes Tato Brahma Jigyasa. We have to actually inquire about this life, right? Ajamila, see what is this happening with Ajamila's life? That being in a Brahminical family and how he was just taken away from the entire process, all his life austerity process taking, and took life of enjoyment. And actually, we all are doing the same. Chintama parimeyam cha प्रलयन्तम् उपाश्रिता कामपभोगपरमा एतावदेति निश्चिता आशापाशशतैर्बद्धा कामक्रोधोपरायण इहन्ति कामभोगार्थम् अन्यायेन अर्थसञ्चयन् Chintama parimeyam cha. What we're doing all the time. Chinta, we have so many anxieties. Chintama parimeyam cha. And for what? Kama pa bhoga parama. We just want to enjoy in this material world. That's what it, and asa pasa satir bata. And we are hankering so much. Actually, we're getting trapped in this asa. Maybe I'm gonna get happy today. Maybe tomorrow I'm going to get happy. Right? Trying to please the senses so much. Right? But it never gets satisfied. But Jamila also doing the same thing. See, he was attracted, it was got distraction, right? But what happened? That distraction caused him so much. He lost his entire life without even service in bhakti. Not forget about like even not serving. He was doing so many sinful activities, just to please his prostitute wife. He was stealing, he was robbing, you can name it, right? But the power of holy name, just imagine, just chanting the name Narayana. Oh, Vishnudutas came rushing to protect him, right? And actually, the story is not end there. This is actually Yamaraj describing what is the power, what is the glory of holy name, right? The sinful person like Ajamila can be delivered, right? How powerful is the name, holy name, right? But after actually, this actually gave a realization to Jamila. Because once his sins is destroyed, what happens? He was able to chant. He was this all his like uh, ignorance is gone. Chetu darpana marjanam apamahadavagni nirvapanam shreya kairava chandrika vidya vadu jivanam. Because when you start chanting the vidya, the knowledge starts coming. Because knowledge gives us detachment and opening of heart. And that's exactly that happened to Jamila. Started realizing, oh my God, what I was doing my entire life. It's such a nonsense. I wasted so much time. I'm wasting so much life. And what he did after that, he left everything, all his family, everything. He just went to Haridwar and started chanting and meditating the Lord. Right? And then Vishnudutas came, almost about 20 years he was meditating and chanting. That's the power. That realization to come is very, very important. And as we have a deities, Sri Radha Damodar, and Prabhupada was describing last time, these are Sankirtan deities, you know, like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu actually, everywhere this holy name has to be sprayed, very, very everywhere. But people have no inclination to it. And this power of holy name actually described in Srimad Bhagavatam, right? Even somebody, by teasing, like say, Sanketyam parihashyam va stobham helanam evacha. Even by Sanket, just trying to, hey, Hare Krishna, we'll see, you like somebody teasing you. Hare Krishna people, hey, Hare Bol, hey, even these, they get benefits. It's a power of holy name. Sanketyam, Parihashim, they are fooling around you. Still, the holy name will work, right? So, very interesting, being that powerful, but surprising thing, people are attracted to this. There's a beautiful verse in Mahabharata when the youngsters, he was asking question to Yudhishthira Maharaj, Kim Masharisi? What is the most astonishing thing in this world? Right? Ahanyahani Bhutani, right? Everybody is going to Yamala, right? Shesha, Sthavara, Bhutani, right? Kim Asharyam Athaparam. So surprising that every day, every moment, people are going on the Yamala, in Yamaraj. They're dying. But everybody is thinking that I'm going to leave. Even you're in a deathbed, you're still thinking. You're still thinking you're going to leave. And that's the most amazing thing, right? Ashcharya etha deep manushya loke. It says, so amazing thing in this word, right? The beautiful verse it says, Ascharya di manusya loke yorthan samihet nikama kama. Right? They're working hard. It's so amazing. They're wasting their life. Right? And they, Narayana, they are not able to chant. They are not ready to chant the holy name of the Lord. Yorthan samiheta nikama kama. They are ready to speak any all this nonsense, but not ready to chant the holy name. Right? There's one story that one devotee from Chopari was sharing. They went to one hospital, and this old lady, she was dying actually in hospital, and they were really trying to like, trying to her to chant. She was not even speaking, staying like anything. And then um, her daughter-in-law came, and suddenly she started talking to her. Like so many times he sends, he gave a key, and that's it. She left the body. Right? Just like Prabhupada says, this story, the chant, 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 can't. It's the same thing. Same thing. It's so amazing. But there is much more amazing thing. And Shastra describe, right? Sulabham Bhagavan Nama. Sulabham Bhagavan Nama Jiva Swavasavartani Tathapi Narakam Vasam Kimasharyam Atha Param. This holy name is so sulabh. It's like, our human body is so durlabh. But the holy name actually is so easily available. Sulabham Bhagavan Nama. Right? And Jiva so Vasavartini. And your tongue, like for example, oh, you forgot a beat back, or I can chant. No, the Jiva is always with you. Lord has made it so easy that any place, there is no rules and regulation. Nam namakari bodhan is sarva sakris. Tatrar pita niyamita smaranina kala. There is no niyam. Like for example, you want to do deity worship. There is a lot of things. You have to have Brahminical initiation. You need to know mantras, tantras, puja, even do the yagyas. You need to know so many things. So many processes are there. But chanting, anybody can do. Prabhupada says even the child can do. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he went to Jharkhand, even he made all the animals to dance. That's the power of holy name. So easy, right? Anyone, and even you go to the bathroom, you can worship the deities in the bathroom. No, but chanting the holy name you can do, right? Khaite, suite, sleeping. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, you sleep, you eat, anytime you can chant. Even eating you can chant, right? Dukhi thako, sukhi thako, bolo hari bolo. Even you're happy, you chant. You distress, you chant. So easy process it is. But still it says, Sulabham Bhagwan Nama, right? Jiva Swa Vasavartini. And this Jiva is in our control. But still, but Tathapi Narakam Yanti. Many people are going to hell. I'm so surprised. Kim Ashir Param. This is the most astonishing thing. Such an easy thing. Like, for example, there's so many beautiful water resources nearby, and people are dying of thirst. It's surprising, like because you're not going to drink that water, right? You have to drink. Just like saying, like ghode, the horse you can take to the nearby the river, but the horse has to drink. It's the same thing. The holy name is so available, easily available. We think is very cheaply. That's why to describe this. That's why the Srimad Bhagavatam actually describes the glories of holy name in that way. Even Valmiki, Valmiki Muni, before his life, he was a Ratnakar. He was a dacoit. Right? He was to steal people, rob people. It doesn't matter who it is. And when Narad Muni came, you know, and he was trying, what are you doing? And even try to like chant name Ram. Just imagine the amount of sin he had. He couldn't even chant the name of Ram. And by chant Mara, 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 the Yama actually name, the Lord of Death, they were chanting. And from that he was chanting Ram. And that get purified him. Right? That's a power of holy name. Sanketyam Parihashim. That's why even somebody sick, like reciting, like Haram, the name Ram is there, they still get benefit. So Lord is making so easy. Somehow you get benefit out of this, right? So when the sin is destroyed, that's why Azamila has got stuck realization because of that chanting one pure name of the Lord Narayan. One name, just imagine. He got that realization. Oh my God. People take life after life, right? So in Satyuga, to have God realization how difficult it is. You have to sit down meditating thousands of years, right? So difficult, actually. Very difficult. Even for us to chant 2 hours sitting, so difficult. Changing this, stretching, yeah, not that old yet. They have to sit down without even moving, controlling the breath. You cannot sleep. You have to open your eyes. It's explained in Bhagavad Gita. Half eyes. You have to focus on the tip of the nose. So difficult. Neither you can sleep, neither you can wake up. Very difficult, right? And in Kali Yuga, the process is made so simple. Kaler doso nidhi rajan eko asti mahatguna kirtana deva krishnasya mukta sanga param raje. Right? This Kali Yuga, it's make us so easy because everybody is third class in Kali Yuga, right? So they make it so easy. Your pass marks goes easy process, but still people are not ready to take it. And that's why, like Srila Prabhupada, like all these devotees are trying, giving us that opportunity. Please chant the holy name. This is going to relieve you from the greatest danger. That's why in Bhakti, in Saranagati, one of the first process is called Kleshagni. It mitigates you from the suffering. And when Jamila chanted Narayan, all the Yamadutas was really making me suffer. Immediately was taken away. It's a power. The Saranagati process. When we take shelter of holy name, when we take the shelter of the Lord, immediately our suffering mitigates. And that's the power of the holy name. And Haridas Thakur, we know the story of Ramchandra Khan was so envious of Haridas Thakur, our Namacharya. 3 lakhs name every day he used to chant. And so envious Ramchandra Khan. And he's seeing a beautiful prostitute called Lakshihira. So beautiful. He said, she's like Maya personified. And she comes to allure Haridas Thakur, right? And Haridas Thakur is chanting. And he says, oh, Haridas Thakur, I'm here. Please satisfy me. He said, sit down, yes. After I'm done my chanting, I'll do whatever I need to serve you. And Haridas Thakur, all day almost his chants. And Sikhunar was hearing the chanting. And she goes back and reports Ramchandra Khan what happened. Again, next day she comes, again trying, right? Again, by hearing the chanting, she was hearing every day. Maybe again she go back like that. Few days pass, and suddenly she started repeating with him, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. And her heart got transformed. And this beautiful Chaitanya describes, and she started praying to Haridas Thakur. Oh, Haridas Thakur, I'm a sinful person. There is no amount of sin I'm performing, and I'm also here, really to destroy your sadhana. You know, how can I get delivered? Please let me know. See, praying to Haridas Thakur, and Haridas Thakur said, "Actually, I'm just waiting for you." Right? And Haridas Thakur describes Nirantara Namaloi Tulasi Sevana. Um, Achirat paye tumi Krishna Sharana. So he says, Nirantara Namaloi. You chant holy name every day. Nirantara Namaloi. And Tulsira Sevana. You serve Mad Tulsi. Right? And Achirat tumi pao. Very soon, right? You will get the bhakti. And that's a power. That's a power of bhakti process. Right? And Lakshmana started chanting. Everybody was stunned. कैसे आदमी था क्या हो गया right it's a transformation just like that even like Ajamila everybody knew he's one of the sinful people in the whole area there is no such sinful person like him and suddenly he became a devotee just imagine it's so astonishing and that's the power of bhakti right so amazing this same story like how this the hunter Migari he was killing. He was so cruel. He used to make animal halfless, like kill, like not like kill immediately, make them suffer. like make them tremble and really make them hurt. And he used to have fun, you know. That's what it is. He was like that kind of hunter. And Narmani comes, Are Mama, yeah, to maro, full. Why are you making them, suffer like that? Kill them one shot. Why you make them so much pain? And I love it. See, that's the thing. Because people nature, our consciousness become so clouded, right? Even in the pain of others, we feel pleasure. So very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. And that's how this transformation of holy name, and Narman instructs him, and he lives everything. And he was chanting. By chanting, you just imagine what kind of compassionate heart this Brigari became. When he was coming to meet Naramuni, after some time, Naramuni comes to meet him. And he was like, dancing, trying to meet Naramuni. Hey, Naramuni said, what happened? And he said, there are ants. I'm afraid even to step them. Just imagine a person who doesn't even care. People who like make them suffer and die. And now he is carrying on the, like, some ants are there. This is a transformation heart. And that's all happened by power of chanting holy name. Right? So that's why we need to take shelter. Holy name is so easy, the process. So easy. But still, people don't take shelter. Right? Ascharya etati manushya loke. Like people are surprising. They have all this nonsense. That's why the jiva is always there. Mahaprashade Govinde Nama Brahmani Vaishnave. Right? Solpa Punyam Bhatam Rajan Vishwasane Sarira Avidya Jal. Our whole body actually is ignorance. And among them, right? Jive File Vishesh Agre. The Jiva can actually drag us in this material world. Same Jiva. Right? But the same Jiva, our mouth, our tongue, can actually liberate us. It can either bound us so deeper into the wrong consciousness, and the same Jiva can deliver us by uttering the holy name of the Lord. Right? So, and that's why now, here Yamaraj is describing that one should take shelter. And he's instructing this Yamadutas that, this holy name is how powerful it is, right? But the issue with us is we have no attraction to this holy name, right? So like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came, they have no attraction. That is so unfortunate, so unfortunate. Krishna is so available for us. That sweetness is there, but I have no attraction to this holy name. So by mercy of devotees, actually, only by mercy of devotees, that we are able to get this holy name. Just imagine, right? Srila Prabhupada, if you have not come, right, to America, how many of us would have even received Krishna, this holy name of the Lord? No one, I guess, right? And you can see this just by chanting this holy name, right? All these yavanas, this is like all they become purified, right? The lectures, doesn't matter what dog it is. In chanting, they're saying that even the niyam, even somebody is eating meat, they still can chant the holy name. They still can purify them. That's the power of holy name. That's why here Prabhupada writes in the purport. Doesn't even you're doing offense, you keep chanting. You keep chanting. And time will come, you will get purified. Right? Tesham satata yuktanam bhajatam priti purvakam dadami buddhi yugam tam yena mam puyantite. When you continuously chanting, Krishna says, Tesam satata yuktanam bhajatam priti purvakam. You worship me with love. And what happened? Krishna will give the intelligence. Just like a Jamila, the realizing this happened. Right? And through that intelligence, what happened? You come back to me. Right? So with that, any further questions? Prabhupada ki jai, Gathra Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Yes. Sanjay Krishna Bhai.
Very nice class. Thank you, Mary. And I will call my name now. I didn't hear the calling as on the second chance where we meditated for 20 years and went back to
Hmm.
Okay. Now we all are other chanting, right? So as Krishna mentioned in Bhagavad Gita, if you remember me, whatever you remember at the time of that, you attain that position, right? And the Kalijamam level,
Mukta Klevaram.
level, level. So if someone is chanting it's Hare Krishna Mahamantra, but like there are various people like different level of categories of devotee. Some chant for material desires, some chant to attain the love of God and to to gain detachment. But what is the destiny of that person chanting for material desires? And even at the end, the desire is there, but does not expect a chance. But he leaves his body with the material desire, meaning attachment. Like people die of attachment, most of them, like who are not, who do not have the love of God. Like if someone is chanting, but the material desire is still there. What is the destiny of that person? Does he take a birth in an aristocratic family and then he continues, or he still attains the love of God?
So, as Krishna describes in Bhagavad Gita, Neha Vikramana Susti Pratyavaya Vidyate So Alpam Apyasya Dharmasya Trayate Mahatubhaya. If somebody is not purified enough by their practice, but they will continue. They will continue their journey of Krishna consciousness. So, and Krishna describes either they will born in aristocratic family or they will born in a devotee family so they can continue practice because the main one of the thing that people are not able to practice is because of struggle with material life itself. Yeah, we have to work, food, we have to struggle. When you are in a educated family, you don't have to really, you can really focus. That's why you can see all the kings in the past, they used to be rajarsi. They focus in this spiritual process, right? We have seen that so many kings with amazing devotees, right? Then, or you're born in the devotee family where you can continue and become favorable. And there, Prabhupada actually in Bhagavad Gita chapter 7:28 is explained, Yesham todagatam papam jananam punya karmanam edvanda moha nirmukta bhajate mam dridavata. To even worship the Lord, it says, like, Yesham to be destroyed, right? And jananam punya karmanam. You have to retain so much punya actually. Even actually somebody coming to the even temple, that person has certain punya. You have to gain that kind of certain piety you have. Even the Azamila Prabhuji was saying yesterday, even to give that name Narayan just didn't come happen like that. He served some sadhu. From that he got some kind of sukriti, some agyata sukriti, you know. So maybe some devotee maybe have served Srila Prabhupada somehow in this life. And he didn't practice, he didn't do anything. Maybe he gave some charity to Prabhupada and he printed books. Maybe he'll get some sukriti in next life, he'll continue, right? But he'll continue that journey. That's why mercy is so important in Krishna consciousness. So important, right? That's why it says, to a dvanda mohaniri, then until our moha is removed, then only we'll be able to, with fixed faith, we can practice, we can focus on our devotional service. But it will take time. That's why yesterday also in our Bond 5, we're talking about the Sangha. So important. Without association, it is not going to happen. It is impossible. Impossible to practice bhakti. Because it's a very tendency, like, if we are home, even we'll not be even attending Mangal Aarti, doing our chanting early. At least some few days, you got inspired, somehow we have to go, that inspiration come, right? So that's what it happens. So if somebody has that inclination, right, of even worshipping with some sakama, artha arthate Jikesu Krishna says, it's okay, but they're not a pure form. Anya vilesta shunyam jnana karmadinavritam. It's a pure definition of bhakti. It should not be affected by anything. That's what I was telling yesterday. The prayers are two. There is prarthana and yachana. What we do generally, yachana. Oh Bhagwan, ye do, mere ko ye ho raha hai, ye. That's not how to process. All the devotees, the first, you see the prayers of all devotees, They glorify. Whenever they see the Lord, they first do glorification. They show gratitude, right? So they are not asking, "Oh Lord, give me." No, they are praying. They're glorifying. That's the first quality of prayer. Shri Radha Damodar ki jai, Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Sri Prabhupada ki jai, Hare Krishna.
God, it takes us to know, knowing that I will shall not be broken.
Swami Srila Prabhupada, Well, Vishnu, Parijapacharya, Shishmani Dvayanis, Bhakti-Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj ki, Nanda Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki, Namaste, Prince Kaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar, Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda ki, Shri Shri Radha Krishna, Gom Gopinath Shyam Kund Radha Kund, Giri Gaur ki, Shrindavan ki, Moti Maya Bharan ki, Ganga Mai Chota Mai ki, Tulsi Nam Sankirtan ki, Transcendental Distribution is Vedanga ki, Nitai Gaur Premanande ki, all Vairava is Prashadam. I was saying everybody know the anime and the phone. Right here today before we so let us look at the video. Yes. You know everything. Yes. You want to know the simple planning and this is well, हम लोग व्यक्तिगत तो काम में ऐसे किया है like 75 years mutual funds so 1 year in advance with no problem so that's what the June 2020 June 2025 I think the 17th month is already beyond isn't it so what we got 21st June now 24 it's not everybody goes because we only 6 then 28th and 27th is that encouraging? So that weekend we in our choice when the school we starting to somebody on that's it. So what if you 27 privacy will provide us and we will that we so before that everybody knows the big segment everyone is strong it's it's not normal. But even if it is, it's July 6th. So, June 27th, how much? 37th, sound of it. Alright? Yeah. See, it's a little group I was already using sand. With all one conditions, if you have syllabus or room. If you don't want to so if you go back to use it's straight, then I'm there to go that we can be over this. How come you are so happy? if you saw them down, then we will not know. Arrivo! Eat! And the statement not open. So, whenever we start with our restrictions, questions, and then it's here like that. So the more we can get our opinions, because if we have some less with us, we do want us every on some these things. Yeah. So we do, so that's that is just it's done. So then I can continue, like you go back, start looking, trying to what is this, join the protocol. Even if it performs, even if it is the same, not if it is essentially it is long. You will probably see who is very, who is very, just be there and make a big difference. Yes, the rest of the program. After Prabhupada's Mathematical will take a session on critical reading, and after that, there was CP for the 11. 11 o'clock, lunch check out we go out. So usually please make sure you are moving to, and by 11 we were after. So in was the August 3, they do that soon start time 11 because the others are coming that soon. So those say to the is like you will be on take on. Those who have get to make a payments of the yatra, please do that is that so that money will be and no problem. I will go right. Try what is the public program. It will and then this and wilderness assessment. Thank everybody for so much encouragement and it's good environment. We have a sensation and we continue work with the goal of the very good team and the government on the farm. So when you get a sensation of this, very lively. So we know, of course, seeing the number that have a lot of things over the weekend, and that's where we get our value. So we really appreciate um, and also everybody was pushing me to just let everybody know if anybody would like to come up, then please just someone will be eating breakfast and see somebody else. Generally, take about a day. What's follow? If anybody likes. Yes.
So, protocol for audience.
Yes, the total one is 1,400. Right? Which is already about 1,400. He's gone to the next level. So the next level is to sponsor for the lifetime. Oh, yeah. So thank you so much. Thank you. So, thank you so much. So, anything that is possible? Yeah, for the day, I was possible. We really appreciate helping take over. Thank you so much. Thank you again. We create yeah. So the vegetable instead of my follow the program you will be that the voice to take the role of the life. Thank you. So we still have 15 minutes. Let's see what who may be the last question. Who may be the scenario? No, we can't really. This is not for the maybe if you want to share the experience with me, this is to work with you. Because all of it will be on my so, it's like the drinking of the then it's very relaxing. So, yeah, definitely pick up the brain, the brain support the brain, whole body, in sense, coming in the mind, all of that. So, ringing the bell, all of that. Or when you get over shuffle, celebrating so what is it? Still on yeah, the whole of the it's like so but the brain is better than because so I want to very aware what we done with social media that's okay you feel it take it out and all the that is the main one. Oh, that's something that was happy. I had the opportunity one of my devotees friends to pick a non-musicals, but I never took that advantage. Spiritually, I was sitting place, one month later, everything is great, and kind of the body. You feel tired, and so usually I wake up in the day, but yes, always something tired, still got that energy that I think that's safe. Come up and you might not have a way, organize this satisfaction. For me, this is the first time being at this on the devotees. It's been long, I would say, that I have to continue and pretty long. I have not got time the activity that she was on the we want to visit the long and we try to then so maybe rather than coming here with the achieving this. For me, I think actually I like to all the devotees and all the audience in London. It's not a few of them, so handful of people are in this Gita and read from the vegetarian, the technical, the keys and all people in order for the process in this way. That gives us an indication that people that powerful people are getting out and the blood and the solution. So that's something inspiring. Also, yesterday is super very inspiring to me how people explaining how these And they see these Krishnas connecting with us so many beautiful ways, whether it's the young river or fragments of original fragments of the earth, and so on and so forth. That gives us Indian history we can give that Yush Krishna and thank you. Hare Krishna. So, no, simple words. Manisham. Yes. That's my, what do you like the most? So we have in years. Furthermore, I would like to thank Gaurav for being on the for this that I have been brought a lot of many from all the devotees and at the second Burman community. First time visiting Gita, this wonderful forest trails at the beginning of the farms was really amazing. So for all of us, we were possibly visiting the as really only encouraging and inspiring that there are only women devotees who are in and out to serve Lord Krishna. They are working day out for studying and getting all the best opportunities that they have present in their looking for more opportunities, more manpower, which usually whatever wish Mr. Will, so we help them and see how we can achieve this, how we can take this and how the fact of the training after the revenue also there the government to give the back. If we want to come here, so that any all the done is this is not going to be first time. There is for the last 2 years. Whenever I heard from other devotees singing the melody, I was so scared. But this time we can get it. We really like it. And suddenly the memory devotees, I think they helped us a lot in this news, whatever we needed. I need to learn a lot, especially from Nagari or my favorite that we go every day in our daily routine. So I think that was blessing. And the difference in seeing the movies for himself case and also for me so I'm sure that nobody will like it, but he saw things like before you saw so that was that's yes, yes. We are in last so for me, Nagari was a very blissful and peaceful like experience. I've never been like many devotees lasted everything.
We were showing pictures of vlogs and doing and everything. So I was like so excited. Last year, I was like, we should plan to go here. Our competition, like planning our meets, and we should plan to go here. So this year, as soon as like summer started, I was like telling my friends that we should go. Like they would plan to be our own stuff. And as soon as they did, so it was really fun. It was like I don't know. I have no words. It was so fun. Everything was at its best. I can't choose one thing that I love the most. Everything. Thank you for the Thank you, Baba. Thank you, Ram Subhavi. Very long time. We are meeting here. Started on we questioned the media of until the Thank you.
Shilpamati, just go.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
And this is your first time? How did you like? How did you like it?
It's fantastic.
What was the best thing in it?
And the first time I'm able to complete 16 rounds of chat. I mean, especially the Sangha, they have motivated a lot. It is truly inspiring. Hopefully, I can continue doing the same thing.
Thank you.
I mean,
Nimai Karunapur. Where's Nimai Karunapur? He escaped. We'll have him speak in the. We'll have him speak in the kitchen. No, that's it. Let's go. That's for sure. Sisi Radha. Everybody took darshan of Bhakti Pith Maharaj of Samadhi.
Yeah.
Somebody was dancing a little bit more. You know, also, you have to, yeah. This is one I think. I'll see you. It's so that we got Germans, and then it's out of the garden, it's even that's when our election is over, there's a little less obviously. Obviously, like you said, but not one. Yeah, before the police, last thing was the but very fast. So